Welcome back to a new video, guys. Today we'll be going through all my college career statistics, achievements, kind of experience in general. If you guys didn't know, I played for Pepperdine University, a D1 school in California that's been ranked as high as number 15 in the country in the years I was part of the team. And we always remained ranked and played the best teams in college tennis. So we're gonna kind of break down all my wins and losses and percentages throughout like all the years, all positions I played, singles and doubles, just to kind of sum up my whole experience and see like how I did in general. This is in case you might be interested, or if you want to go to college yourself. I'll also talk a little bit about the experience in general at the end of the video, so if that's something you're interested in, just make sure you watch it until the end. So let's start breaking down my record then. It's been 4.5 seasons I've played. I started in 2020 with the COVID season, but that was cut short, so I ended up playing an extra season, which was this last 2024 season. And in doubles overall, throughout all the years, I went 44 and 25. And in singles, I went 42 and 25. That's not amazing, I guess, but also not terrible. That's a 63.7% win rate in doubles and 62.6% in singles. Now, there's a lot of matches that are unfinished, which obviously don't count. Some of which I was winning, some of which I was kind of neck and neck, and some of which I was losing. Those are not included. And also, this doesn't include all my fall matches. So all the fall season, I didn't have many because one I took off, one I was injured, and one I didn't have because of COVID. So there weren't really many to count in the first place, but this is just strictly spring dual matches and postseason play, such as like conference tournament and NCAA tournament and so on. Now, this past season that you've watched me, my stats were better than my overall. In doubles, I went 15 and 5, which is a 75 win percentage rate, and in singles, I was 13 and 6, so 68.4%. It's definitely grown from my freshman year season onwards. And this year in singles, I was actually undefeated at home, which is a great achievement I'm really proud of. Also, again, there's at least a dozen matches which were unfinished even this year. Now, I feel like it's important to break it down by position because you have to see where in the lineup I was playing. And in my college career, I played pretty much anywhere, any position in singles and any position in doubles. So let's take a look at that. Starting at 3 doubles, my overall record is 33 and 19. That's where I played the majority of my matches, winning 63% of them. At 2 doubles, I went 8 and 5, so winning a little more than half than those completed matches. And at 1 doubles, my record was 3 and 1. So not bad overall, you know, at least all records are positive. And I won more matches than I lost, which is not easy in D1 college. On to singles, again, probably a dozen matches which were unfinished, but starting at the number 6 spot, I went 16 and 3, so pretty impressive. And that equals 84% win rate, definitely one of my best ones. A good chunk of that was during my 2021 season, where if I remember correctly, I went 9 and 0 in conference play at 6. At 5 singles, it's not quite that good. In fact, I went 5 and 7, so winning less than half. It gets a little better at 4 singles, where my record is 7 and 4, so 63%. At 3 singles, I haven't played a whole lot, so it's actually just 3 and 3. At 2 singles is where I played mostly this year, and you'd know if you watch all my other college matches. So most of these results from this position are from this year and are pretty recent. Although some are also from the beginning of the 2022 season before I got my wrist surgery. And my record there is 10 and 8. Finally, the one I'm most proud of is at 1 singles. I'm 1 and 0, so I'm undefeated and I have a 100% win rate. And there was one match I played this year. I actually played that match with the slice backhand only, which was very risky to do that one. But I mean, I did take it home. If you want to check that video out, it's on my channel and it's called I Sliced Every Single Back in This Match. And it's one of my best videos, so you should definitely check it out. The link will also be in the description. So overall positive records in most spots except 5 singles, which I guess isn't my spot. But it's not easy to win more matches in college than losing, especially in D1 tennis and with such tough schedules. Every year we play teams like Stanford, USC, UCLA, Arizona, Texas, TCU, Columbia, and many, many more. Now let's quickly jump into my ranking. My highest ranking in the ITA college system was number 22 in the country, which was in my 2022 year. That's a shame because it's the year I got injured the most and had to end up getting wrist surgery. So from March of that season, I didn't play anymore. Lost my ranking and finished the year number 80, which is unfortunate because if I kept playing, I probably could have made NCAA in singles. From there, after the surgery, it was tough to climb up again, especially as I was playing lower in the lineup. And this last year, I played at 2 singles again, but I took the fall off, so I didn't have enough matches and enough wins to make good enough ranking to make NCAAs. But still, in general, having made it to top 25 in the country is pretty good. So yeah, in stats and achievements and records, that's pretty much it. Just one more thing is I ended up making the final of regionals that 2022 seasons in the fall. I have the trophy right here somewhere. There it is. Again, this was the 2022 season, so my best season in general, although I did get injured. In terms of the experience, and if you guys are thinking about going to college tennis or are undecided, I think there's a few things you should know. In general, it's definitely a positive experience, and it definitely makes you a lot tougher mentally because there's many challenges which you don't realize that there's going to be, and they are not present in pro tennis or juniors tennis. But it's also a very determining experience to realize if you want to play pro afterwards or not, because it's like you go all through this tough stuff to where like if you make it out and you still like want to go pro and play tennis, I think you're in a great spot because you're mentally much tougher. You're probably physically much tougher as well because the trainings are very intense in D1. And so I think it's great to then go into pro because it'll almost seem easier in some aspects. Although obviously the level can get very good as well. But I mean, in general, I recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Like, yeah, there's challenges, yeah, there's difficult moments. It's sometimes difficult to balance school depending on where you go, what major you take, and how you do in school in general. But it's a lot of fun is what. Yeah, pretty much I'd say if you're 50-50, go for it, you know? Also, there's so many options. You can transfer, or you can leave, or you can take a semester off. Like, guys do that all the time and still make the most of the experience, so I definitely recommend it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope at least some of you were interested. I also wanted to do this video for myself to kind of like sum up my college experience since I don't have any more matches to show you guys, and kind of see how I did, how I evolved over the years, you know, my best wins, my worst losses, and all that stuff. So if you have any questions about college in general, make sure you comment below, or you can DM me on Instagram, on TikTok, anywhere, and I'll do my best to reply. As for now, I'll see you next time.